To drop from the back of a taxi Saturday morning here. It's beautiful, it's cool, the rain's come into Singapore, thank God. And I'm on my way to do a 2-day attunement workshop for a fabulous healer to take her to Reiki Master Teacher level. So this is the highest level attainable in the formal training in traditional Usui Reiki. And this will enable my student to be able to do what I'm doing too, which is to teach other people the beautiful art of Reiki and attune them through all the different levels, level 1, 2, 3A and 3B, which is what she's receiving today. And what's interesting to note is that of the last decade in Singapore that I've been teaching and attuning healers to Reiki, this lady, beautiful lady, she's over here from France to do this, to do other things, but also to do this, is the first student that I've taken to this highest level of Reiki attunement and training, and there's a really good reason for that. So, and this is what I want to talk about today, is the difference between paper masters, that's what I call them, and real masters. So, in this competitive world of unregulated energy healing and spiritual work, there are a lot of people that call themselves Reiki masters and masters of other lineages and initiates and lineages and things, and they've just gone somewhere, they've found a willing teacher, they've paid the bucks and they've got the piece of paper, and it does not mean they're a master. And I'm very strict about this, the way that my master teachers were with me. So, you know, I don't whiz people through in one weekend and get them up to level 2. I just don't do that. And there's a number of reasons for that. The first is, I'm not exactly sure what kind of attunements they're getting if they're able to do levels 1, 2 and 3, even up to master level from scratch in one weekend. This does happen. Because the attunements that I received when I was going through each of my initiations in Reiki, and the attunements that I give, are massive. They're massive energy movements. They're hugely disruptive to the auric field, to paradigms, to beliefs. They take a long time to integrate. So the general accepted guidance is that you give yourself self-Reiki every single day for an hour for up to 2 weeks after an attunement session with a master. And I tell my students to do it 3 to 4 weeks to really stabilize it and understand and really get to know, I guess, a relationship with the actual power of Reiki itself. And so there's, you know, and there's usually like an energetic impact after the attunements, which can vary, you know. So, you know, some people, like I did, go totally hyperactive, like I had to run every day after my attunements. Other people have big clearing, big release. Other people, they just, you know, flatline in energy and need to sleep for a couple of days, like they're massive. So I would question the quality of attunements if you're a paper master and you paid for a weekend of like attunement after attunement so you can call yourself a master. I just don't know how people do it. And then secondly, you know, when you go to level 2, which enables you then to offer Reiki as a healer, that requires you to offer Reiki as a healer. You know, like there are a lot of people who come to me and want me to attune them to master level, and they haven't been healing people. And I'll say, well, you can't, like level 3A is master level Reiki, but it's really advanced healing techniques. And for me, it just doesn't make sense that if you're not healing anyone, that you want to go for sort of more advanced healing techniques. Like, what's the point other than you're a paper master? And so I don't take people to master level after their level 2 unless they can show me that they have been regularly healing clients, they're known as a powerful healer, they've evolved in their wisdom from the theory, from what they've learned from me, and they're participating really clearly. I've got a community of people, of about 100 people that I've taught over the years. And so this lady that's coming in today and tomorrow for master teacher level is totally ready. You know, she's a fantastic healer. She's known as a healer in France. She's got a number of different energy healing modalities in her kit, in her medicine bag. and she's ready now to teach Reiki, and she teaches access bars, access consciousness. She teaches a number of other modalities. So I'm very, very happy to take her to this level. And if you're seeking Reiki and you're looking for a good Reiki master wherever you live, I wouldn't just go off the website, because there are, I saw a post the other day of a girl in New Zealand who went level 1, 2 and 3 to master level in a weekend because there was a teacher happy to take her money and give her a piece of paper. And in her post she said, "I'm now a Reiki master. I don't really know what Reiki is, but I'm a master." That ain't mastery. So get referrals, find out, get referrals from other clients, ask around, and in some countries there are Reiki associations which hold pretty good high standards on training and also practice, but there are some places like here in Singapore that there's not. So you've just got to ask around and get referrals from a couple of people who've had an experience and know that the healer is good. So that's my little piece around the difference between a paper master and real mastery of an energy modality. And I'm really excited to be attuning a final attunement for this lady, Natalia, before she heads back to France, so she can start teaching Reiki and spreading this amazing modality to people who are seeking to understand more about energy and healing. I hope that's got you thinking. Okay, everyone, bye.